Hello, everybody. Welcome to the show. This is Speak of the Joker, and today we are beginning our April add-ons, and we're starting with Half-Life Blue Shift. Look forward to Portal Revolutions, which is a mod that people are saying is as good or better than some of the games. Portal 2 and Half-Life Opposing Force, and we'll see if we go a little further down the rabbit hole after Opposing Force. But today is Blue Shift. That's what this background is, and that's what we're playing. There you go. I am dressed up as Barney Calhoun. I even made myself an ID with my own photo wearing this outfit. I made this like 20 minutes ago. But I think it's great, and I think it's great fun. We do love to dress up. Here is the description from Steam. This game is rated M by, 2001 standards. I don't know if it would still qualify as M because the violence depicted is so pixelated and cheesy. But I'll leave it there. It is rated M. Probably unlike some of the other games I've played that are rated M, where I do want to actually be careful. So here we go. Made by Gearbox Software and originally released in 2001, I believe that's 3 years after Half-Life, as an add-on, Half-Life Blue Shift is returned to the Black Mesa Research Facility, in which you play as Barney Calhoun, the security guard's sidekick who helped Gordon out of so many sticky situations. I don't think we see a bunch of those sticky situations actually in this game. Obviously a huge part of Half-Life 2, which we did play. Go check YouTube for that. So let's get into the game. I have played a few minutes of this just to make sure it worked. And do we need to do the training room? I'll click training room and see what happens. But, oh, it's the same hazard course.
Welcome to the Black Mesa Hazard Course for Security Guard Training. I'll be your holographic guide to assist you in your training. Begin by putting on your vest and helmet. You'll find this equipment in the next room.
Oh, your vest and helmet. I will not be wearing a helmet today. I'm going to go ahead and pause the music.
Things are done.
How's that game volume? Okay, so this is just the same training.
Helmet. These will help protect you against...
All right. We're going to play the real game.
Good.
Look how impatient I am. Okay. I did look up some Easter eggs, as we're trying not to spoil the actual game, but...
Residents and visitors to the Black...
Captions. One of the first Easter eggs we saw when we played Half-Life is there's going to be a moment, so I don't know, semi-spoilers, but like spoilers for a moment that's in a couple minutes, and it's not a story spoiler, but I'll be pounding on a door, and when I play as Gordon Freeman, I take the tram past that, and I saw the security guard pounding on the door. And I knew that it was a reference to this game because of pop culture references. Are there no captions in this game? Did I already know that? I feel like I learned that before, and I have forgotten. So we're going to turn the volume up. And I guess that's going to be under sound effects. And we're probably going to turn this down. And we'll probably turn this up a little, I guess. I don't know. All right, we'll be playing with this as we go. How's that?
The time is 8:42 a.m.
Because you can hear a scientist talking.
The outside temperature is 91 degrees. With an estimated
Okay, here we go. I don't know why I'm so giddy. Giddy is the word. This game's also apparently much shorter than Half-Life, and that's okay. If we finish this tonight, we do.
From the Area 8
Never mind the whole
dormitories
outfit I bought
to the Central
and
Transit
put together
in
the custom name tag,
Please keep your limbs inside.
Okay, keep your eyes out.
At all times.
Eyes out. Keep your eyes peeled, as they say.
The doors until the train has come to a complete halt.
We're here to protect some scientist washing machines.
In the event of
There's probably like Easter eggs everywhere.
If it is necessary to exit the train,
I really wouldn't
disabled
mind
passengers
captions.
should be evacuated first. Please stay away from electrified rails and proceed to an emergency station until assistance arrives.
This is just how you get to work.
If your intended destination is a high-security area beyond Sector C, you will need to board a high-security train.
Do I
at
do
the
a high-security
Central
train?
Transit Hub. If
Sector
you have
C.
not yet
I'm good.
submitted your identity to the retinal clearance system, you must report
Is that in
to
the
Black
game?
Mesa personnel for processing before you will be admitted to the high-security branch of the transit system. If
You have a
wish
half-life to make it
transfer
count?
to the Sector B or
Welcome to the
C
show, Batman.
medium security lines,
Really?
you may do so before
Couldn't wait?
you reach the Central Transit Hub at the Area 9 security checkpoint.
I'm fully dressed up for this
The medium
one.
security branch of the transit system is for employees of the Black Mesa Research Facility and authorized
I'm like-
visitors only.
I want to get into
Requires
it.
that you wear your security badge at all times.
Little load screen real quick. Am I getting off here?
Friends like you. Man. Hey, Calhoun.
Hello.
Looks like we're in for a long day today.
Why is that?
Have a good one, Calhoun.
Ah! Okay, that just kind of scared me a little.
Is now transferring to the Sector C line of the transit system. This is a medium
2
security
years
area of the Black
at
Mesa
college,
facility.
undecided major.
Be sure to wear your identification badge at all times.
Badge on. Security officer. I'm here to protect scientists. Section 3, level 3. Makes sense. Disaster response priority. Preservation of facility, equipment, and materials. Secondary priority, welfare of research personnel. Low priority personal safety.
Now arriving at
I
Area
actually
3
thought,
security
that's funny because I
facilities.
thought my job was to protect scientists. It's not. I should have realized that, but I'm glad the game told me that. Sir Lance 241, welcome back to the show. We are playing another Half-Life game. So there's been a long time. It has been a long time. We played Holiday Half-Life in December, and that's when you joined the show, and I appreciate you coming back to check out April add-on. We'll be playing Blue Shift. So I think this is Gordon Freeman. All right, hang with me here. I think this is Gordon Freeman. It is! Hi, Gordon! Hi! All right, that's fun. All right.
Hold on a minute. The door's not responding to your pass ID. Let me
We're-
see if I can get it
We're
open
trying to
on this
find all the
side.
Easter eggs, but I've also never played this. Is that Barney Calhoun in real life? It is.
Okay, I think I got it.
It is. Born in 1970, so says the badge. He's oh, there we go. Hold on. Should have got a better badge. There we go.
Sorry about that, Calhoun. We've been having problems all over the facility this morning.
No problem.
System crashes, security malfunctions. It's a wonder this whole place hasn't shut down yet.
Yes. Agree. You probably should shut this place down. So I'm supposed to go this way, therefore I will go this way.
Nice of you to show up this morning, Calhoun.
I took damage.
Yeah, I know. Problems with the access system. Hope you're ready for a long shift.
Actually, I'm here
I
early.
can't access my files. I can't answer my mail. I haven't even been able to get into my office.
Why are you talking to security about this? All right. Let's actually do the things we're supposed to do. Because I think I just maybe skipped something important.
I don't have any more time. If I'm not able to get my report...
Boy, do I have news for this guy. I know, right?
I'm a little busy right now, Calhoun. Calhoun, you know you can't go on duty without your sidearm and uniform.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, let's... refreshments. Yeah, how do I heal back the 20 damage I took? Oh, okay, so it looks like Looks like I do need to go the way I just went.
Excuse me, but I'm rather busy right now.
Pay attention to what the scientists say when they walk past you? Yes, okay. Armory or probably personnel facilities? They're a lot less chill with you since your security. Oh, interesting.
Shouldn't you be on duty by now?
So one of the Easter eggs that's probably pretty obvious is these names are people from the game and development and stuff like that. That's something that I did look up. I tried to look up Easter eggs without spoiling too much, so. Oh boy. Okay, showers. Never a big fan of showering in a big group of people. Just throwing that out there. It's never been a thing. Can you tell I've never done sports?
What? Looks like some people are having problems with the main access lift in Sector G. Why don't you go over there and see what you can do?
Sector G, no problem. Sounds like there's zero problems there. Gun? Give me gun.
Sorry, Calhoun, I'm on duty. Hey, catch me later, I'll buy you a beer. Hey, catch me later, I'll buy you a beer. I'm a little bit, shouldn't you be? Sorry, Cal, I'm a little bit sorry. Hey, catch me later, shouldn't you be on duty by now?
Okay. How do I sprint? I guess I go to the armory? Do you sprint in this game? I thought it was shift, but that makes me walk. Am I just always sprinting? It's been like 2 months and 3 months since I played a Half-Life game, and now I don't remember. Yeah, I keep... Okay. I'm kind of all over the place. He can talk incredibly fast. Here we go.
How's it going?
Okay, there is one of the Easter eggs that I looked up. So again, I tried to find Easter eggs, but without spoiling. It says collect the pistol and all the bullets at the shooting range without using any of them. So you have 17 plus 51, and then shoot all the bullets at the box in Barney's locker. So that is a Easter egg without a spoiler. So now I'm gonna go get 51 bits of ammo. Okay, not yet. Here we go. 34. Okay, 51. I don't know what's gonna happen, but let's see what happens. We're doing Easter eggs, and we're trying not to do spoilers. Boy, do I want a crowbar. The second you give me a weapon, I want to start hitting stuff. Oh, that's right. We took an elevator. Wait, where's this go? Oh, nice.
Good morning, Gordon.
That's Gordon. That's your Gordon's fisherman. No, sorry, Gordon Freeman. I can't just stare in the camera indefinitely. So a lot of the Easter eggs have to do with cameras, but again, I was like trying not to read into it, so let's just look at them all. Hey, there's the whatever material is that opens up the rift. Shooting range. We were just there, so that guy's doing nothing. Okay. They're hanging. They're also doing nothing. Get out of here with your nothing. What's going on over here? Nothing. Nothing. Oh, I actually can't get out of the cameras. I was just letting it play till the end, but now that I've tried, I actually can't get out of it once I'm in it. If I press E, space, reverse, walk backwards, nothing. That security guard is dangerous and terrible. Okay, so this Easter egg website, again, trying not to spoil things, says keep looking at the cameras and then fun stuff happens. Maybe there's cameras in another area. There might just be cameras in another area. We're trying to find Easter eggs without spoiling. That's kind of hard to do. Usually you do Easter eggs once you've already played the game. Oh, there we go. He's dancing. That's something. That was weird. All right, let's wait, what? Oh, jeez, I thought I was trapped. Are we moving too fast? Do I need to slow the mouse down? Oh, put lotion on my dry face earlier, and then I got it in my eyes. So, that's life. You're wondering.
Hey, catch me later. I'll buy you a beer.
Can I? I can't put the gun away, can I? I'm doing everything I can not to waste a bullet, how I normally do. If you watch me play Half-Life, you know that I constantly accidentally shoot. Okay, it was this way. Oh, good thing the walls are labeled. I'd be lost forever. Okay, wait. Okay. I'm supposed to unload every single bullet into here. Oh, it's his family. These are very blurry. The truth about aliens? Government conspiracies? No wonder Barney was so equipped for this event. Both of those things are true. Okay, here we go. We're ready? This also means I have no ammo. Is that so loud? I just, like, making my ears bleed. Why wouldn't that be HEV volume? I mean, I'm complaining about a 20-year-old game not being optimized. That was weird. That was the reload animation. It just didn't do it. It's not reloading anymore. The ammo's reloading, but it's not doing anything. He probably needs to put a suppressor on his gun. He does. Okay, now let's spoil this and look up what this is. This is a tomb toad, a toad-like creature from Zen, originally cut from Half-Life, but later resurrected in Opposing Force and Blue Shift. Being harmless, okay, good, and the lowest of the Zen food chain. It was intended to be thrown away as a distraction to other Zen creatures who love to eat the little hoppers. However, they appear rarely and extremely hard to find, also cannot be picked up by the player due to its exclusiveness and meaningless appearance. The sighting of a tomb toad is considered an Easter egg. Okay. All right, that's fine. So, because I used all the ammo, I actually can't kill him. He is considered the lowest on the food chain. I feel a little bad about that. I realize it's an Easter egg, but it is a little funny that my character doesn't react at all. Just no reaction. Okay, let's... alright, that's fun. Let's get some ammo. And, begin the game in earnest. Let's go to Sector D. I have no idea what happens. This is farther than I've ever been in this game. I did test this out back in December. I was thinking about playing it then when I was playing the other Half-Lives. Oh, no, not here. But I decided that I would move on to some new games. There's so many games I wanted to play and then kind of come back later, which is what we're doing now on April add-on. Ammo, please? No. Am I just out of ammo now? I guess that makes... In hindsight, that actually makes sense. Like, It wouldn't refresh, would it? No, it wouldn't. What about you? You've been doing nothing. Is this an Easter egg? He's just like wailing on this donut for like 40 minutes. That's, I mean, I understand. I could go for a donut right now. It did look a little bit like a Simpsons donut. Which, if you look through my emotes, I have a donut exactly like that. It was called the Homer from Voodoo Donuts. I took a picture of it and made the emote. That is a real thing. Did you soft lock the game? Oh, because I'm out of ammo? Oh, what if I did? Let's find out. I don't know. That would be pretty funny. Well, I know what sector, I know where I need to go, because the guy was like, you can't come through here without a badge. So I haven't been this area yet, so let's do it.
Have a good one, Calhoun.
So this is where I'm supposed to go. But I haven't saved at all, so if I did soft lock, I'm gonna have to go all the way back.
Some donuts and coffee right about now?
Shouldn't I be drinking some donuts and coffee right now?
Why do we all have to wear these ridiculous ties?
Because it shows that we're a team and we're professionals. I'm wearing a tie too. And I didn't go to MIT. Uh-oh.
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Uh-huh.
It's so hard to hear sometimes.
All right. Yes, this should help.
It's gonna blow up, right?
That doesn't sound right.
Let me help you.
Okay. I hope you
Don't
know
you
what you're
have more
doing.
Of course. Theoretically.
Sorry, Calhoun. I'm on duty.
You smelled something burning?
I can't really tell.
Right. Let's try this.
Ah! Whoa! Whoa.
Is he dead?
Oh, no. Well, do you have any idea what to do next?
I couldn't even venture a guess.
Maybe get out from under there. Batman says, very great gun safety by this guard, casually pointing his gun at everybody. Oh, absolutely. He's, and he's just pulling the trigger. The OG Joker, haha, has redeemed first. Congratulations on being first. You're the first that ever first in the history of all time today. Congratulations, and thank you for that channel point redemption.
This mess.
Don't ask me.
Shouldn't you be guarding some donuts and coffee right about now?
Whoa, these scientists are so rude.
Why do you security guards always insist on bothering us?
These guards are lucky I'm out of ammo. These guards are the original Karens. The
Don't
scientists.
you have your own job to be doing?
You know what my job is? Protecting this facility. Not the scientists. Alright, as soon as I get ammo, I'm gonna stop shooting everybody in the head.
Tram to Sector G, then you're probably better off walking it. I overheard someone say that all the trams on this end of the facility are having problems.
Ooh. Do I have the option to walk? Oh, I guess I do. Alright. I was gonna jump down, but who knows. With having 0 bullets, I might need every HP I have. What if I did soft lock myself? I don't even have a crowbar. Loving the outfit? Well, thank you very much. Put a lot of time into it. Including, but not limiting to, making a custom name badge with my own photo on it for this game. Yeah. Really hope I didn't break the game. Oh, no, that's where I was supposed to go? Okay. All right, we're walking to Sector D. D for disaster. I'm turning on my flashlight like I can do anything. I have no ammo. Should I just go back now? Should I just go back now? Did I actually, like, completely mess this up? Well, I'm assuming we're not gonna hit any enemies. Assuming. Hey, it's the G-Man! Hey, buddy! I have auto-aim off, by the way, and I'm a terrible shot, so we might be turning it back on halfway through this game. But yeah, we don't have any ammo, so... How'd you hear about this game? It is 20-something years old. I heard about it when it came out. So this is an add-on. It's not quite a DLC. I don't know what you would call it originally, but this is an add-on to Half-Life. And it came out 3 years afterwards. And you play as Barney the security guard. Oh, here we go. This is all we need. All right. Now we've memorized that. Perfect. And you play as Barney the security guard, and you interact with the same story.
Mosey around at your own convenience. Make this thing work so we can get on with this miserable day.
Wow, they are so rude. You got beef? That's it? Now they're ignoring me. So this takes place as the same time as the events in Half-Life 1. So pretty cool concept. And I spilled. There's another game kind of in this series where you play opposing force, a member of the military. That part, I don't know how that's gonna work. Because the military are the bad guys.
Anomalous materials people again. Always pushing their equipment too hard, dabbling in who knows what.
One of the bad guys.
If there's one good brain among them.
One good brain among them? Is it Gordon Freeman? My buddy? Don't make me put on my Gordon Freeman outfit. Gordon Freeman, Barney. Gordon Freeman, Barney. Just like that. That sounded like aliens. That sounded like aliens.
My goodness.
I'm probably gonna have to restart this game because I have no ammo. Oh. Is this like... So is this... Okay, so the event just happened. Right? That's why he was talking about they're pushing their equipment too hard. Cool. Okay, what do you call it? The anomaly? I don't know, whatever. Let me know how that volume is. I can turn... Actually, I'm going to turn it down a little bit. I just hate missing the dialogue. Duty calls. Here we go. Duty calls with no ammo. I have no ammo. I have no ammo. No... Well, the scientist died. Crowbar! Never mind. We're not soft locked. We got a crowbar. I can do anything with a crowbar. Pshaw! Pshaw! Ooh, is Barney stronger than Gordon? Because it feels like I am wrecking these boxes. Uh-oh. Oh! Let me just adjust. There we go. I guess I got this ammo breaking boxes. I don't even know. Oh, are you supposed... Oh, I get it. The reason there's so many weak boxes in here is so those dog-like creatures can blast them open, and I would be very impressed. I wonder how many people played this game before they played Half-Life. That would probably actually, in hindsight, be a pretty cool experience. Not really knowing what's going on. And you're just like, what is happening in this place? Although, you play Half-Life and you don't really know what's going on either. We got sniper crowbar. Yeah. Was this game part of Orange Box? I don't actually know that it was. No, I don't think so. Orange Box came out after, right? Yeah, Orange Box came out after. Okay, well, let's, I don't know, go down here, I guess. We have ammo. We have crowbar. We're totally fine. Hello? I have a badge. Oh, level 4. I only have level 3 security clearance. That is actually something they said. Where's that security guard that was being eaten? Or maybe the scientist have a badge that I can steal? I mean, you could be useful. Sirland said Orange Box included Half-Life 2, Half-Life 2 Episode 1 and 2, Portal 1, and Team Fortress 2. Oh, I used to play so much Team Fortress 2. Actually used to be good. I don't claim I'm good at almost any game, so if I do claim I am, then you know I'm probably telling the truth. I was really good at Team Fortress 2. Okay, so speaking of really good at things, we are already stuck, and we're like 20 minutes into the game. Oh, is this new? No, it's not new. It's just the other way around. Oh boy. We go up here? Oh no. I'm already stuck. I remember thinking, like, at the time, and this is probably still true, like, Orange Box was such a deal. Such a deal. Portal 1, which we will be playing on Saturdays, by the way. We'll be playing the Portal games on Saturdays. Just, like, what a game changer. Huh. Well, I feel rather silly already. Is there potential that maybe the badge got, like, physicsed weird into an area it shouldn't have? The only clear way out is down there. If I hadn't destroyed all the boxes, I would think maybe climb up on these shelves, but the game usually provides a metal box, so people like me don't do that. Oh. Well. You know what? I should have been able to figure that out. That one's on me. Not today, head crabs. Oh, I still hate head crabs. Boy, that fear and anger came right back to me. And I don't have an HEV suit, which I also just realized. Where? I wanted to look at the computer monitor. Up here? Up here? No, probably around this corner. So it's an ultrasound, but is it an ultrasound of a human? Asking for a friend. All right. Oh, my hand's stiff. I play so many controller games that I forget to keep your hands loose on your keyboard and mouse. This is how you should be playing. This is it. This is how you should be playing. Keyboard and mouse. For your own health and wellness. Really? Really? Am I a bad shot, or what's happening? Oh, big surprise. Big surprise. Oh. It is easy to forget how much you hate them if you don't play in a while.
Calhoun, how did you get through the power lock? Well, it doesn't matter. The only other way out of here is through the canal. If you do make it to the surface, don't tell anyone I'm down here. I think they're trying to kill us all. Now get out of here. The canal is where you want to be.
So he knows that already. Well, if this is
Leave me alone.
If this is
want them to hear us. If
okay.
you want to escape, go through the canal.
If you don't want them to hear us, how about you zip it? Holy smokes. You hear that guy? OG Joker wants to know if you'll be playing Little Nightmares at all. Probably not. It might be my October game. Every year I play one horror game, and by horror game I mean a horror game rated T or less. They don't really like horror. There we go. But I have seen that game. It looks really cool. I watched friend of the Discord, Crazy Games, Wench play. Okay, so this guy is just leaving himself fully illuminated in a flashlight and doesn't want to be found out. Somebody should tell him that this whole place is going to blow up, but I guess he doesn't need to know that. That's worth it. But I do take game suggestions. I would just say that. If you pop into the Discord and you go to 52 card pickup, which is my personal area, feel free to say any game. In fact, last week I played Monster Train, a game recommended from a fellow Discord member. Do green barrels do anything? No. Ben said, how did he get through the power lock? Pretty sure he simply turned off the power. Yeah. This guy can't be trusted. Okay, let's go. Weird designed lift. Head crab? Head crab? Oh, shoot. Not a head crab. For sure thought a head crab was going to jump at me. See, I'm way less scared now that I've played through the whole Half-Life series. Can we save? Let's save. We're gonna do a manual save, and then we're gonna auto save. Is my gun more powerful? I'm playing on medium, which I played all the way through Half-Life on medium. Am I too big on the screen also? Am I too big? I have endless amounts of questions. Well, he did have level 4 security clearance, probably, that scientist. I would say that. Where I didn't have that security clearance. All right, North Tunnel. He said the only way to get out is canals. That's making the assumption that I want to get out through the canals. South Access Tunnel. Nothing there. Okay, we're going south. Cancel. If I say okay, it thinks I'm talking to it. Meanwhile, if I wanted to play a song or turn on some lights, it can't hear me for 20 minutes yelling at it. You know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about Digital assistants. Boy, I don't like this at all. Who's running low on ammo? Me! Well, we do have the crowbar. I'm so glad we got the crowbar and the game wasn't weird about that. So much less scary after playing through the whole series. Ooh, you know what would be interesting? If, because I'm security, I had like a stronger gun than whatever Gordon found, although I'm pretty sure his first gun was picking it off of a security guard, so never mind. Forget everything I just said. Forget the thoughts in my brain. Just because, like, these guys are dying what seems like so much easier, but I actually could just be so much better at the game. That's a heck of a way to go right there. Oh, I was gonna say, if I pick that up, does that mean I get more armor? The answer is yes. There's some logic there. Okay. Who pushed to block the door? Probably the security guard, who then maybe one of these barrels fell on him. Reminds me of Star Trek Next Generation in their cargo bays. Every time the ship loses inertial dampeners or whatever, the barrels fall on them, and it's like a key plot point that it like injures Worf at some point where like, oh, his back's messed up and he may not ever walk again. And it's like on normal ships, they strap them down. Everything is strapped down. But on futuristic starships, where strapping down stuff would probably be very simple to do, they don't bother. Because they have inertial dampeners that go out every episode. Okay, I thought I was being clever, but turns out there's something more I need to do. What am I doing? Do I hold it down? Oh, I hold it down. Okay. Okay. Okay, and I think I shoved that box. Okay. Alright. Alright. Does it go back up automatically? It does not. Okay. I see. Okay. So... Well, not like that. Technically my second puzzle of the game, if we're counting my inability to open that other door. Oh, terrible jump. I was trying to solve it with a clever box into barrel maneuver, but turns out the game has provided the perfect... Still getting used to the controls. Still getting used to the controls. Jump, crouch. Jump, crouch. I keep hitting back because I don't want to go off the edge. It's like, it is ingrained in me to hit back. I don't know what game I was playing where that was an issue, but when you jump from surface to surface on this game, you stop. You don't stop. See, there is a little bit of movement, so... Maybe I'm right. Maybe my instincts are right, and I'm just pushing buttons a little too fast. What just happened? What just happened? What are these noises that are happening? Well, I guess I have to remember, things are happening outside of my character's influence. In fact, there we go. Oh, the gun is a lot more powerful than the crowbar. I'm pretty sure they die in either 2 or 3 hits. And then the crowbar, I shot him once or twice, and then I hit him like 3 or 4 times. Whatever the opposite of impressed is. Ah, shoot, there's 2 of them. I guess unimpressed? I would prefer a different word. Well, this is annoying, because they don't even drop ammo. Which one's autosave? I'm gonna actually look in the options. I don't want to hit load. That's why I keep not doing it. What is it? Keyboard? Here we go. Here we go. Quick save F6. All right, we're ready. Ready to F6 this. I know this is not as long of a game, but I also have, like, no sense of progress. So far, I'm all, like, underground. In Half-Life 1, well, also 2. Is that just the loudest water ever? Turn the volume down. In Half-Life 1, you really go from, like, area to area. So I'm wondering if we're going to do that, or this whole thing's going to be underground. I do not know the answer to that. There's actually very little I know about this game, which is a good thing. All right, so if I fall in, then I have a way to get out. Ooh, bonus area? Bonus area, no head crab, no head crab, no head crab. Just full on almost fell. Is this a bonus area or is this the progression? Weird. Kind of feels like this is the area I'm supposed to go to. But how would I get across? That would probably kill me. We'll save. Can't really ride these guys across. That'd be fun. Grab on them, swing across, shoot them midair. So you maintain your momentum. That'd be sick. So, yeah, I'm not super clear unless this water is not poisonous and I can jump through there. But let's say I jump down, I swim through there, and I pop out there. Let's say all of that's true. How do I get back here? There's no clear progress the other way. So I'm not going to do that right now. We're going to remember that's there, and I wonder if this is not the secret area. This is just the area. And maybe this is the secret area. I always have that problem in games. Is I'm like, oh, let me go exploring, and I find the next area. I wonder if there's a difference in the color of water in terms of what it can do. I can make that jump, but these connect, so I don't know why I would. Good. I like having a closed door to my back. Okay. We understand the puzzle. We don't understand the puzzle. We are not... Oh, boy. Ouch. Should I just reload? Should I just reload? That, I took so much damage. This is it? There's the surface right there. Let me tell you what. I'd find a way to get to that ladder. We got aliens running around, all kinds of crazy stuff. No, thank you. I would find a way to get to that ladder. I don't know what I would have to do. Maybe break off pieces of this pipe, set up a little makeshift staircase. I don't know. I would find a way. This looks like an asset near the end of the game. I wonder if this is actually I don't think it is, but it just made me like kind of remember near the end of the game. Well, shoot. We do not have full health still. What does this button do? An elevator. Okay, we know what the elevator does. The elevator goes up and down. Wait, what does the elevator do? Okay, so far, I had to do all this, but now I have hit a dead end. So, does this mean... I cannot believe I let him shoot me. I might need to turn on auto aim. Explosives, okay. I might ask why there's a giant thing of explosives on this elevator, but we have to remember there are people working for us and against us throughout this whole thing. That seems like death. Drain canal, waste crushing and disposal, 10 feet. Oof. Or, unless I go in there and I hit that elevator, but then if I hit that elevator, how do I turn it on? I'm really unsure where to go. Let's go back this way. There should be no additional enemies. Let's see if I can manage to not fall and take 80 damage. So this was the original way that I went. And I thought this was some type of bonus area. All right, well, shoot, we're just gonna keep going. Because guess what I have now? A shotgun. Hello, Fry Guy. You said hello, Freeman. I am not Freeman today. I'm Barney. We are Barney Calhoun. Playing Half-Life Blue Shift. All right, let's save. Let's save. This answers the question, though, that we had last time, which is how do we get out of here? We increase the water level. Uh-oh. You don't think I've played this one? I have not played this one until this moment, so I'm very, very excited. Feel free to stick around. First playthrough here. I did a couple early Easter eggs that were not really spoilers, but okay, sorry, kind of scared me. It's fine. I really feel like... Ooh, my face itches. I really feel like they die so much easier. Original models. Here we go. Let's see what happens if I do this. Oh no, did I break the game? Okay, here we go. Does that look better? Fry Guy? So Fry Guy says it looks so bad after seeing Half-Life 2. Yes. So this is the upgraded model pack. Okay. I shot him twice. I'm gonna go original models. I really am. Yeah, I mean, this game is originally from 2001. It's not, you know, it's not too bad if you compare it to 2001. Oh! Oh no! I could have saved him! Oh. Okay. Yeah, now we got some music. This is our first, like, real action scene? Three shots to the head? Did they actually make Blue Shift easier? Did they really do that? Is the idea that Barney is a more capable fighter? Is that really it? Oh, I just realized something. Which, it's sad that I didn't realize this at the time, but over there where I got the health pack, and they had the HEV, it wouldn't let me use the HEV, and I was like, oh, I guess this one's empty. No, I get health from, or I get armor from physical armor. Duh! Duh! Oopsie doodle. You got shotgunned in the face! Alright. Do we need to break these? Probably not. I mean, if I can pick up some ammo, though. Oh, there we go. 17 ammo. It was worth it. I like the handgun still. We're just gonna peek because I don't like being surprised. Ooh, here we go. So we can still get first aid through the port, but we can't. Oh, my neck. This vest is like heavy though. I need to find a better way to wear it. Maybe like prop it up on my chair. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Now it's not actually on my shoulders. Ah! Those guys still take a bunch of shots. Okay, so let's go shotgun. When I enter a new area, I just want to go quick like that, not let them ambush me. It's weird, they take 2 pistol shots. Oh. Ah. It's less scary if I'm running around like a crazy person, right? Woo! Oh. I say it, but I don't know that I say it with confidence. But, yeah. See, if I was just, like, sneaking around every time they popped out, it would have scared me. Okay, we're gonna wait to get that health pack until I see what's on the other side of that room. What was that? I heard you. What'd you said? You weren't there before. Oh, he hit me twice. Son of a gun. Okay, generator control. Is this a matter of I'm missing, or that's not what I need to do? Do I need to hit with the crowbar? No, none of the above. I'm not supposed to blow that up for no reason. That's weird. That blowing stuff up for no reason was kind of my thing. Ammo? Oh, ammo! Okay, this lift probably only works if you're standing on it. Which is not true. Inaccurate statement. False. False statement I just made. It's got a green light. Okay. What did I miss in this room? Did I miss anything? Doesn't look like I've missed anything. So let's go back to the assumption that this does something, because I didn't hit the use button. Like I didn't know he wasn't gonna appear. Like I didn't know you were gonna do that. I knew. I was being sarcastic, in case that wasn't obvious. Head crab? Head crab? No head crab. We got head crabs early. Hey, but I just want to note, I have fully recovered my health after taking an 80 damage fall for no reason. We're doing pretty well. We really struggled with Half-Life. I don't know if this game's easier or if it's just having played Half-Life and therefore practicing a lot of this. I don't know what being down there would do for me. I wonder if that's in case I fall down there. It feels like in case I fall down there thing. Do I want to take this train? Oh, I don't have a choice. The lift control is there. Okay. Let's go down. Oh, sure. We're just under the elevator. What could possibly go wrong down here? Huh. Is the answer blowing up that box? I could just blow everything up, which again is my style. But I kind of want to understand why I want to blow this up. For me, it's just more of a curiosity. Like, can I figure out what the logic is before I do it? Maybe it's not that easy. What if there is something down here that I'm supposed to see? Or I push this and it crushes in the big crushers. Okay, we are thinking with portals. Right? So now I can just go through there? Right? I like being able to figure things out. It makes me feel like I've done something in a video game, but... Alright, let's do it. Oh! To an extent. Still kind of scared me. Oh! Oh, look! We get our first taste of military, guys. Here's like real talk. This is all supposed to be happening at the same time, right? As whatever Freeman's doing. But I guess I'm just trying to think the path he took. How much thought did they put into this game? I guess that's my real question. My real question is, how much thought did they put into this game? So far, seems like a good amount. But were the military already there? Like, how much real time has elapsed since the accident? My playtime, like an hour. So is it an hour the military was there? I could see the military responding in an hour. I could see that.
Yeah, why are we on disposal duty anyway? Just because Shepard's team didn't make it, we have to do the crap jobs?
Shepard's team? Is that who I play in opposing force? I actually don't know. So it wouldn't let me shoot him. Well, that's actually kind of sad. The disposing of bodies. One thing I don't know, and we're going to find out together, possibly next week, captive freight, is in opposing force, do you play a bad guy? These guys are bad guys. Is it a complicated bad guy situation? This is not break off these hinges and open this up situation. I have a crowbar situation. Just realized I keep saying the word situation. Okay, we are topside. How long did it take in Half-Life 1 to get topside? I don't mind this. Maybe I do mind. I am not equipped for this. Maybe I am equipped for this. They took less damage than I would have thought. Oh, Barney's got grenades and satchels. Okay. How do we throw grenades again? Something tells me I'm gonna blow myself up with grenades. That's okay. I'm actually not concerned. That's why we save so much. Oh. Was that like a if you can figure out how to defeat the turrets, then you can get some explosives moment here? A bonus area, one might say. What? Let's find out. Oh, this is suspicious. Scientist, security guard, dead. Black Mesa logo. I thought there was going to be a turret. What actually killed them? Oh! As it was closing, they saw me. So he got out to protect. They shot through the windshield and shot him. Sad. Sad, sad, sad. Steam tunnel access. No thanks. It'd be kind of cool if you could go that way, if you can manage with the resources you have to kill everybody. The only downside of that is it's so easy to cheat in this game. You just, I'm assuming you turn on SV cheats, so then you'd kind of like break the storyline and continuity. You, Half-Life, still found a way to scare me, didn't you? Oh, all this talk about how brave I am. Still found a way to scare me. You got me. Why are these ladders breaking? In the actual game, the ladders that broke were like when there was a bunch of like already damage to them, and the whole place was messed up by earthquakes. This one doesn't seem that bad. Oh shoot, they're attacking me. Oh no, something's hot. Sorry, this is a hot room. The little bug-like creatures are not attacking me. Okay, so I go quick. Something's hitting me. Oh. Well, whatever. I'm just gonna keep moving. Yeah. I'm scared. I'm so scared. Okay, what's that noise? How do you make it through the steam? Get out of here, weird bugs. I don't like you. In real life, I don't kill bugs. Unless they pose an actual danger, like a wasp. What? Do I just run into this? Is that it? You're just gonna take a certain amount of damage? I don't mind that. I actually think that's kind of clever. Yeah, I think that's actually kind of fun. Where it's like you're guaranteed to just take a certain amount of damage. Also means you can be soft locked if you enter this area with like 3 health. But okay. Oh, we are still on medium difficulty. I just went to load a new game instead of save. I know F6 saves, but for some reason I feel compelled to do it that way. Electricity, water seem bad. Oh, really got to be more careful which way I'm facing when a door opens right behind me. Oh, you missed. Oh. Okay. Seems like a great place for head crab to pop out of. I wonder if these valves, pun intended, show you anything. It's not fun. They are just valves. Yeah, I'm using shotgun ammo on head crabs. Why? Because I can. I have so much shotgun ammo, that's why. I feel like the toolbox should do something. Whew. Okay. Whew. 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 Okay. No use of grenades yet. Usually when they hand you a new weapon, they give you an immediate, like, reason. Warehouse basement. Maybe if you didn't make so much noise, I wouldn't know you're there. That's right. I'm talking mess. I'm talking mess to the head crab. Oh, I thought there was something above this. Okay, whatever. Thought that'd be... Oh! Midair. Is that all you got? Do I jump over that? I'm gonna jump over it just out of necessity. Necessity? Maybe OCD? I don't know what the word is, but I did it. Sometimes they die in 2 shots, sometimes they don't, and I don't know if that's me being a bad shot or if it's something with their damage resistance or where I hit them. Like, do headshots actually do more damage? Is this what we're doing here? We're doing the shoot them every few feet? Kind of thought that would blow up that box. But it kind of did not. Take my time with that shot. Interesting ladder situation. Okay. We are actually running a little low on ammo. Oh, there's an exploding barrel right behind me. Time to start... Wow. Time to start using shotgun, just because we're low on ammo. The other guy... Yeah, I see the head crab. Trying to get this guy first. Son of a gun. They got me. They got me. They got me, but they didn't scare me. So in that way, I still succeeded. Because the thing I actually don't like about head crabs, other than getting like 4 free shots on me, the thing I don't like is the scaring of me. So if they don't scare me, then I consider that a win. Why is it, though, that the shotgun, like, up close was failing to kill that head crab? Okay, this is either a timing puzzle... Oh! What about you? Is that electricity gonna kill you? No, of course not. Why would it? Alright, that head crab scared me. I am not too big of a man to admit it. The head crab scared me. And the handgun's just too good versus the head crabs. That's all there is to it. Let's get some handgun ammo. What are these crates in the basement for if not handgun ammo? You know what I mean? What? This shotgun sucks. I am full on declaring the shotgun sucks. Yeah, I get it. It's a close range weapon. I know. But it could be a medium range weapon too. It doesn't have to suck. That's a choice. Health. We're actually starting to run low on every kind of ammo. Okay, we're using the shotgun. So this is a timing puzzle. I wasn't sure if this was a timing puzzle or if there was a power switch somewhere. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. What a waste of a magnum shot. Just tired of these guys. Kills those guys in one good shot. It's kind of fun. He just like appeared into an explosive barrel. Surprised it doesn't happen more often down here. We have metal barrels. Does this mean we have a puzzle? It does. We have a puzzle. Somebody barricaded this whole area. Is that somebody a friend? Can I be so bold to suggest we may run into an ally here? Maybe a scientist that has a change of mind about how they treat me. Maybe an apology is in order. We'll find out together. After I get through all the head crabs in here. Like I don't know. Like I don't know there's head crabs. Don't even mess with me, game. Yeah. 50-50 chance, left or right. I went right because I figured they figured I would go left. It was a real poison cup situation because the natural instinct is to turn right. So then I thought they would think that I would turn right. So then I turned left, thinking they would think that I would turn left to turn right, which means therefore I would turn right, which means therefore I would turn left. So that's why I turned right. Basically. Seems like we're just destined to take a bunch of damage in here. Okay, quick pause. The shadow created by my gun when I was reloading genuinely scared me. I didn't react because I was so scared that I like shut down. That's pretty funny. I was like, hold on, I gotta readjust my headphones. My cords are all tangled up with my chair and my I bought these are just like basic earbuds that are clear and go over the ear so they kind of don't show on stream very much. That's my plan. I don't need big headphones. I don't like to mess up my hair. And I also I just need to be able to hear the game. Like I'm not playing symphonic masterpieces or anything. So, it is what it is. Right? But I have been trying so hard to get an inexpensive pair that has a long cable. I will search the term long cable and I will find it, and the measurements will be wrong. Let's put it this way. I have purchased and returned like 7. They either full on just lie about the cable, or they say long cable in the description, or they're like the world's most uncomfortable thing that nobody could wear anyways. So I'm not sure who they're trying to fool. All of the above. But the point is, I love these little things. They're like $6 and they're great. The only problem is they have to go up my back and up and over the ears. And therefore, their relatively short length that they are now means I can't really... I don't have a lot of wiggle room. And I mean that in the literal wiggle sense. So these guys are bad guys, right? Well, let's find out. I don't know if they're bad guys, but I did shoot them first.
I appreciate your help, but I'm afraid those bastards did their damage already.
Oh no.
Trying to reach the freight yards in hope of escaping, then just forget about it. The military is rounding up everyone and everything they can find, and either killing them or bringing them up here for questioning. A colleague and I came up with our own plan for escape, and we were on our way to one of the old prototype labs when we ran into them. But listen to me.
Yeah.
If you still want to get out of here alive,
yeah,
your only hope may be to find my friend.
Gordon Freeman.
If you can get past the soldiers, find Dr. Rosenberg.
Oh.
With him, you may have a chance to get out of this place.
I wonder if that's a real thing. Like, do I actually need to find... Wow. That also scared me. Well, I was not done exploring down here. I popped out storage. Oh, yeah. Gears. Oh, yep, this is okay, so this is where they barricaded, and it looks like they came up either behind them or did something to break through. Probably came up behind them. Let's make sure everything is reloaded. I think they changed that in Half-Life 2. If you switch weapons for long enough, it would just auto reload for you. I'm fairly certain that is an accurate statement. And I don't like that. I like the ritual of there's a calm, there's a lull in the action, go through and reload everything. I like that ritual. All right, so he's dead. Or if a game has it, at least make it optional. Nice. Okay, let's go. Go. So I need to find Dr. Rosenthal. I'm wondering, let's drink a little water, because I think this next section is going to get a little crazy. Resonance Cascade. That's what it's called. That's what the whole disaster is called. Resonance Cascade. There's a whole chapter called that. Okay. So we get out of here as Gordon Freeman by adjusting the satellites. Well, then we just get teleported out. But Barney is not going to be adjusting the satellites. No storage. Keep clear. No storage. Keep clear. Every workplace ever. That's awesome. Oh, shoot. Ah! Wow, those guys take a lot of shots. Their tactics leave a little to be desired. But their armor doesn't. Well, let's clear the stairwell. Okay. I'm not complaining, but Blue Shift is so much easier. The number of times the military guys killed me as Gordon Freeman was just legitimately embarrassing. All right, well, let's try each door. I didn't even try each door.
Area secure, sir. Okay, check in.
Why am I scared?
Team, objective Foxtrot, Niner. Bravo post, clear.
Wait, what are the other floors for then? Is it a good throw or a bad throw? Let's find out. Okay. These guys are terrible. Oh! Okay, it's getting serious. I don't even know if this is where I'm supposed to be going. I went through the first door and now all of a sudden I'm outside? Or do all doors lead out here and that's the thing? Like Like that's second floor, that's third floor? I don't know. I'm going back. I feel like I've done something wrong or out of order. Nope, it's just locked. Never mind. It's just locked. Okay. That's so funny. I just said this earlier. I'm constantly doing that in video games where I'm going the way that I think I'm not supposed to go because I don't want to progress the storyline yet. And then that's exactly what I'm doing, which is progressing the storyline. But it also means they know I'm out here. So they're either killing everybody or interrogating them. How do I find the people they're interrogating? Those people I can save. So I'm guessing maybe they're fighting either scientists or Gordon Freeman on the other side of that wall. That's a surprise. Do I need to get a badge? Do I need to drive a car? There's no car driving in this game, right? Oh, I need to go in through this window, of course. Of course. That's why he busted out the window and started shooting at me. Level progression. Wish I could shut doors behind me easier. Where are all these radios? They sound so close. They sound so close. Oh, we got music going. Do you hear the music? Oh, we are stocked up. Nice. And we do our ritual, our reload ritual. It's only gonna be this gun, yeah. Okay, so we're gonna use, this is our plan. We're going with the Magnum and Blaster Blast. Okay, I just want to point out, again, I thought I was going the quote-unquote bonus area. And no, not load. Wow. Oh, of course, this is just the stairs. Okay. Okay. Well, okay, now I'm oriented. I know where I'm at. And we're about to run into a bunch of guys who, fortunately, are much worse in this game than normal Half-Life. Again, don't get me wrong. I'm glad they're worse. If this was normal Half-Life, I'd be dead already. I played that game on normal, too. This is on normal difficulty. No tactics. I just ran out and started shooting. And I'm here for it.
Help! Someone let us out of here!
I'll get to you. Yeah, it's called securing the area. Well, what would you know? You're a scientist. I am security. I went to 2 years of college, didn't finish. That's okay, nothing wrong with that. I did finish college, and I don't think it helped me at all. I've level 3 security clearance. That's not bad. You don't get there being a slob. Okay, that's locked. That was unexpected. All right, hold on. I'll get to you. Oh, gee, Joker. Ha ha. Hello. I'm hearing aliens and I'm hearing scientists knocking, but the one thing I'm not hearing is how to get them out. Let's go to the next area. Oh. That's nice. Well, they did. Well, they tried to barricade themselves. This game's actually, in some ways, like a little bit more sad. You do run into the fact that the military just killed a bunch of scientists in the Half-Life main game. But boy, you get a lot more of the the struggle they had. It's kind of sad. I'll give them peace. Whatever that even means. All right, the switch to open them is not there though, so that means I need to do something.
Help! Someone let us out of here!
I'm trying. I haven't figured it out yet. I thought I was securing the... Oh, is that supposed to be a door?
Rescued at last. Thank God you're here. No, I'm afraid I'm not Dr. Rosenberg.
So I guess I do talk, because he's like, no.
Well, if you think I can help...
No, I think you should stay here.
You down, am I?
Yeah, you are. Good thing the scientist wasn't with me, huh? Nades? Okay, actually, let's find a safe space for you. Come on. Yeah, follow me. There's aliens in the blue one. We're not going to open that. The game wants us to open it. The game is like trying to get us to open it. Here you go. You can be with your dead colleagues.
I'll stay here.
Sorry. I don't know what else to say. There's not a lot of safe spaces, so... Alright. Only because the game wants us to. There you go. Are you happy now, game? Is there anything in here useful? Vortigons on ice. That's kind of cool. Alright, now I'm glad I opened it. That was like a fun little thing. Alright. I just hate being enticed to do something dangerous. I want to do something dangerous because I'm reckless, not because I'm curious. That's a distinction without a difference. Reload, 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 let's go. This is clearly the ammo easiest to get because I keep killing these guys and they have it. Oh, you see me turn that corner like I was ready? Door. Black Mesa Research Facility. All right, based on my combat tactics so far. Okay, that was much worse than what I've done previously. I'm sorry, this is silly. They are so much easier. All right. I'll try to actually not get hit so much. I mean, I'm trying to die. I'm just surprised how. Just in the main game, they were really good shots and they did a lot of damage. And they use burst fire. Nice grenade. Not. I gave him the old not. Wasn't expecting that. There's one more. There is one more. Unless I killed him with a stray bullet.
Can anyone hear me?
Well, there you are. Boy, you sure ran around, didn't you? Oh, my fellow security. All right. Ooh, 50 cal mounted machine gun. I actually can open this. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Anything to loot? Oh, health packs. And ammo that I don't need. Although health packs I don't need too. I can get some armor. That would be good.
Hello? Can anyone hear me?
Yeah, but I don't know how to open the door again. Okay, so I need to get these out of the way. All right, hold on. I'll get you out of there, scientist. I don't know why. Something tells me I don't want to be next to these when these roll off. Sure, that's how gravity works. Okay, there's a little ramp here. All right, we'll say that ramp was causing that. We'll go with that. Just enough.
Can everyone hear me?
Hey!
No, I'm afraid I'm not Dr. Rosenberg. But you'll still help me, won't you?
Yes. Yeah, you are probably... I'm fixing my footrest here. Give me a second. You are probably safest here. I don't... Is that fair? Is that fair to say?
Yes, let's go. Have I been that much of a burden?
Your voice is a burden to me, my friend. This gate's gonna open up with the Chevy symbol on it, and I'm gonna blast them all with this gun? Is that how video games work? Hey look, I played a video game. I've played a video game. As innovative and creative as was at the time, these games, they created the tropes that I remember. Oh no! And the worst part is I'm failing. Hey scientist, don't come out of there. That's funny. I knew they were gonna come out that way, but I still struggled. Oh, did he die? Did he blow him up? No, he's still alive. You know what? Let's shut this door. Come on, shut this door. Shut this door. I'm doing everything I can to keep this guy alive. Oh, you know what I've noticed? You take a lot more damage when you don't have armor. So the armor is really, it's like a damage threshold. There's damage resistance and there's damage threshold. This is acting more like a damage threshold. I don't know if that's true, but just looking at my health, realizing how much damage I just took, it feels that way. All right, I'm gonna leave the scientist there. He's not safe anywhere, but I think his chance of survival is slightly higher without me around. I love this gun. When I used to play Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, I would just use this gun, and snipe with it. I would be like all the way across the map. I would use the zoom in feature and I'd headshot people and they'd be like, oh, aimbot hacks. And it's like, no, it's just a perfectly straight gun. I didn't even have some insane score or whatever, but when you headshot somebody all the way across the map with a handgun, like that, they get real mad. It's like, hey, don't stand still. Maybe think about not standing still, dummies. Am I about to die? Do I not know how this game works? How many freaking times do I need to shoot him? Wow. That was annoying. Okay, I actually did take a lot of damage. Let's go back and let's pick up any residual health packs. I think I was right in my statement earlier about the way the health or the armor works. The armor really reduces the amount of damage you take. Oh, what you doing, dude? You
Yes, you seem like someone I can trust. I don't suppose you'd reconsider.
This guy's got some ideas of his own. I mean, if you can find a way to get out of here, I say go for it. None of this is safe. We were doing so good too. Now we're actually taking a lot of damage, but I guess the time has come where the game needs to get a little bit more challenging. I'm fairly certain I took a big blast to the face, too. There's health packs right here. What am I complaining about? I went all the way back, and they're just right here. So pathetic. Oh, there's even more health packs. Oh, man. Seriously. All right, let's go. Whew. I mean, it makes sense. They were staging this area as like a staging area. Just use the word staging twice. So if that's true, then it makes sense that there'd be a bunch of health packs and ammo and armor here. Not armor. Not armor. I still did not get armor. All right, I need to be a little bit more careful with fighting now because I don't have armor. And it seems like the only armor I am equipped to wear is armor made for Black Mesa security guards. This door's a little sus. Oh, shoot. I didn't even see that there. I'm about to go all the way back and get my 8 health. High pressure non-flammable gas. High pressure non-flammable? What's a high pressure non-flammable gas? Well, I guess, well, first of all, any gas can be high pressure. That's what you do with it. But I guess, yeah, there's a bunch of non-flammable gas. Am I stuck? Did I get myself stuck? I know what I'm supposed to do. They want me to hit it, and then it'll fly across, but I don't want to play their games. Alright, let's do it. Is this what, maybe? Oh, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that's not what I'm supposed to do. No, that is totally what I'm supposed to do. I'm not stuck all of a sudden. I feel like I was stuck. Was I stuck or am I just bad at that? Alright, we're going shotgun. Is this reloaded? That's reloaded. Okay, we're going shotgun, SMG. We are not doing that because we need to break these boxes. Okay, ready? We're ready. We're gonna snipe with some SMG. Yeah, similar to Half-Life though, they instantly know where I'm at as soon as I like approach the map. You know what? Good for you. That was funny. Good for you. Did you see him kill me? Congratulations. Is that my first death? I know I've not been, like, actively trying to avoid death, but that's a little funny. I think that is my first death. Alright. We've got a new strategy for these guys. The same as the old strategy. Well, they finally killed me, so congratulations. If this was Half-Life 1, I would have died like 18 times by now. Oh man, that's annoying. Oh, I can't believe they got me that way. Part of me wants to go back and get all the health packs, but something I've learned so far in this DLC is that, if that's what it's not a DLC. What was it? Expansion. What I've learned so far in this expansion is they provide health packs. It's just a matter of me doing a little due diligence here and by breaking stuff. Grenade. Health pack. Yeah, we're not quite full health yet, but we've already gotten 2 health packs. 3 health packs, there we go. That's exactly what I thought. Gotta say, a little surprised there's not more. So, oh man, I mean, I would like full health. Really like full health before going to the next section. Alright, I don't... Obviously, we push this button, but I also don't know why. Bad guys? Bad guys? Bad guys? Bad guys? Bad guys?
Hello! I'm in here! Can anyone hear me?
Yes. I can hear you.
Hello!
Yes, yes, yes. So this is the guy we're looking for because he has a different voice.
Hello! I'm in here!
Yes!
Can anyone hear me?
I hear you. Be quiet. You're annoying me now.
Hello! I'm in here!
What did I mess up here? I thought I had this.
Hello! I'm in here!
I need to get it out of here,
Hear me?
and then I need to break open the vent on top, right? Or can I jump onto that vent now? I don't think so. I think I need to get it out of here.
Can anyone hear me?
Okay. All right. All right. All right. My mouse slipped and I exploded a grenade. That's what that was. In case you're wondering. Turns out I needed to turn this anyways, but in case you want to know why I have 10 health, I accidentally right-click and exploded myself. Cool. I guess this train is smart enough to know
Hello! I'm in here!
that I don't have enough space. Yeah, and now it'll work. But before I didn't have enough space. Ooh, don't run me over. I can't believe I just blew myself up. Well, I mean, to be frank, well, I'll be Joker, you can be Frank. I'm surprised that's the first time I've done that. Oh, why am I so bad at jumping today? Alright, I see this health pack. I'm gonna get that health pack. Just in case something happens. I could use that 25 health. Oh. Oh, I don't need to go through the vent at all? Boy, I really thought that was the solution. Hello. Oh, they trapped me in here.
Although I'm not very proud to admit it, seeing as though I'm partially responsible for all of this. How did you know my name?
Oh!
Oh, I see. Poor Harold. Yes, our plan was to get to one of the old prototype labs. It involved something that very few people in the facility are authorized to know about. The same technology that brought about this
He's a new
catastrophe
character.
could also be our only way out. You see, I was involved in the very early work on teleporter technology, long before the Lambda complex was even built. There may be enough equipment in the old lab to piece together a device that would allow us to teleport outside of the facility. As improbable as that may sound to someone like yourself. Of course, none of that does a whole lot of good while we're stuck in here. Perhaps I could help boost you through that vent in the ceiling.
Sure.
If you're lucky, you might be able to take those soldiers by surprise.
Yeah, no problem.
Try this.
Unfortunately, I blew myself up, so I have very little health. So we're going to use maybe our best weapons. Let's see. I wish I could take them by surprise, but the second I pop out, they're going to start shooting, right? Oh! Blowing myself up has really put it... No! Okay, we have found a bug in the game. When you auto-load a save, it just starts firing. Okay, let's... Where am I? Okay, well, we're all the way back here, which means we don't lose the game automatically. Let's see if we can do this better this time. There were so many things wrong with everything that just happened. Oh. Wow, I don't mind repeating a little bit, but it does remind me I probably should have saved after I successfully completed the battle. We also need to start using the grenades more, because they are really good, and we do get reloads. I mean, they use them. Forget how good they are sometimes. Oh, there was another guy. Overkill? Yeah. I'm not dying this time. Whew, okay, let's pick up our health packs that we know are here. I don't remember exactly where, but it only takes a second to take out everything, so let's just do that. Whew, man. You know, in a way it's good that we had to come all the way back, because now we're gonna save this way in case it matters. Now we don't have to blow ourselves up to unlock this area. We can just push the lever. Okay, now we go over here.
Hello?
Yeah, I know you're in there.
Can anyone hear me?
Can hear you just fine. Get out of here. It still is a little annoying that somehow soldiers are hiding somewhere around here, and the second I go in, they shut me in. Also, if I were a soldier, why not tossing grenades shut you in? My only response to my own plan, though, is possibly they know this doctor is important, and they actually don't want to kill him. They don't mind killing me, but they don't want to kill him. You know what the worst part is? I have to listen to his yapping again. They're gonna shut me in, right?
Got that bastard. What's the status on Freeman?
Yes, I'm Dr. Rosenberg. Although I'm not
I want to know the status on Freeman.
seen as though I'm partially responsible for all
All right,
this.
we got a minute for this
How
guy
did you know my
gets
name?
through here.
Oh, I see.
Oh.
Harold.
Let's take that time to do a little
Our plan was to get to
stretch.
one of the old prototype
A little
labs.
stretch.
It involves something
Oh.
that very few people in the facility are authorized to know about. The same technology that brought about this catastrophe could also be our only way out. You see, I was involved in the very early work on teleporter technology, long before the Lambda complex was even built. There may be enough equipment in the old lab to piece together a device that would allow us to teleport outside of the facility. As improbable as that
I can move
may
myself
sound to
over a
someone
little.
like yourself, of course, none of that does a whole lot of good while we're stuck in here.
Why don't you boost me out? You're a smart
Perhaps I
guy.
could help boost you through that vent in the ceiling. If you're lucky, you might be able to take those soldiers by surprise. Let's try this.
All right. Now we save, so we don't have to repeat this. We jumped out and the first guy just shot us in the face. Oh, I should probably save facing the wall in case I do die. I don't blast him in the face. You got hostile. Singular. And that's enough. Terrible shot. That's right, I'm hunting you down. I was not running, you were running. That was it? Those are the Jabberwockies that killed me before? Wow. I feel very weak. I cannot believe I lost a fight to them previously.
Right. Now we'll need to head back to the area where you met Harold. The access to the old
What?
lab should still be there, but we may have to break through some of the newer construction to get to it.
I have no idea how to get back there.
Yes, let's go.
I wonder if he's a little...
Calhoun. You'll have to slow down a bit. Let's go.
I wonder if he's a little bit of a bullet sponge. I sure hope so. Okay, that's not the way. I was like, oh, wouldn't it be cool if we could take the train back? No, that's not this game. That's a different game, not this game. I saved the second I hit the load zone, so that created a weird double flash. Should I tell him to wait here? Let's go. Well, I just took a lot of damage. Even though these guys are definitely easier than Half-Life, you still can't surprise them. And that kind of bothers me. They can surprise me. You know what I mean? Like, I round a corner. They have no idea I'm there. Shouldn't they be like, oh... Scientists still with me? No. That should heal you. How cool would that be?
Lead the way, Calhoun.
Let's go. Let's go and hope nobody blows them up. Who's shooting? Where is he? Okay, this is gonna get old quick. Like, every escort quest gets old quick.
Let's hurry. There's no time to waste.
Oh yeah, this is gonna get old. Okay. This is the way I already came, right? First floor. Okay, so I'm literally backtracking. This is where the storage unit wasn't kept clear. He's still coming. Okay. You know, I run a little... Yeah, okay, you're gonna have to wait here for this.
Let's stick together. We're almost there.
I'm gonna clear this hallway, dude. Oh, well, he's gonna come anyways. He trails enough behind.
Yes, here it is. We'll need to break through this to get to the elevator.
I was gonna say he trails enough behind that I wonder if you could just, if you were running, that you could kind of make sure everybody's clear. Oh yeah, this is where I was. Wow, that feels like a long time ago, but yeah, that's a nice level design. That backtrack, that felt really natural. Yeah, I like that.
We should have chosen the Lambda reactor for an escape, but the crew there is bent on fighting the creatures, with all their hopes set on someone named Freeman. Let those fools try and fight a battle they can't win.
Okay.
I just want to get out of here.
So that's the difference between how Freeman got out and how I got out. All right, that's cool. Ooh. Yes. I'll go in here, please. I'll go in here, please. Okay, full armor, not full health. Actually, a little surprised. The game is throwing that much armor at me, but not throwing health at me. It's throwing health at me everywhere else. But not here. Ooh. Is that saying that I should have more health because I messed up?
All right, let's stick together.
Okay.
Well, I hope the old security system is still active. With
He's
any luck,
annoying.
My fingerprint ID is still valid and on file.
I like the HEV charging stations that do nothing. That's a cool touch. What would it do?
Dr. Rosenberg, thank
Whew.
God you made it. We've managed to piece together some of the larger equipment, but you'll need to oversee the rest of the construction.
Excellent, Walter. Finish aligning the power cell matrix, and I'll see if I can get the system online in the main room.
Okay.
There's no time to waste.
Are there enemies over here? I'll go first. I mean, technically, an enemy can pop out anywhere because they can teleport in. So we do need to be careful. Save game. Here we go. Let's see what these scientists have to say. Actually, you know what? I can move myself. Oh, I can move myself over a little bit. I have more room, don't I? I have more room this way. Did I turn my camera? Actually, you should be. Hold on. Here we go. Watch this. Aha! There we go. That feels like a natural boundary for my hands. Oh. Okay. Sorry, we're playing a game here, folks. Playing a game. What do you got to say for yourself? Nothing. Auxiliary generator access. Sure. You want to open that up? I thought that was your job. To be honest, I was not paying attention. All right. Let's teleport somewhere. Oh, you know, I was trying to read those Easter eggs. So there's something else that says there's look for a large cavern. Okay, well, semi-spoiler, we're going to be where there's large caverns with extremely deep pool at the center. At the very bottom of this pool, behind a boulder in a small crack in the wall, you can do something. Okay, after widening the hole. All right, well, all right. I'm not going to read any more. We're going to look for a cavern with a big hole in the middle.
Well, it looks like the equipment is in better shape than I expected.
And then we'll go from there. Okay, so...
Unfortunately, this older technology does not have the ability to target an Earth destination in its current state. You see, Mr. Calhoun, teleportation isn't as easy as going from point A to point B. We discovered a strange border world that was somehow involved in the process, which kept us from accurately predicting where any given teleportation event would lead to back on Earth.
This is more backstory. So I knew this.
The more promising research on the matter led to a device that could be attached to the strange crystalline structures we found on this border world.
Okay.
This device could then be used as a focal point and a relay to aid in the teleportation. Well, in theory, that is.
This is all very interesting.
We lost contact with the survey group shortly after the device was in place. We later discovered other methods of aiming the field, but all of the equipment in this lab uses the older technology. In order for any of us to get out of here alive, someone will have to go to the border world and activate the device. I'm afraid you're the only one who can do this, seeing as how everyone else will be needed to operate the equipment. We should be able to get you fairly close to where the survey team had set up, but I fear the likelihood of running into alien creatures is very high.
Right.
Once you find the device, simply power it on and align the emitters until the signal reaches maximum strength. We'll reopen the teleporter for your return once we receive the signal, but you must hurry back, as we can only keep it open for a short amount of time.
He's doing a lot of this.
All right, I'm going to initiate the teleporter charging sequence now. Be ready, Mr. Calhoun. Once the field is open, it will become unstable very quickly.
I'd like to talk.
Simmons, can you hear me?
Okay, he is just talking nonstop. I would like to interject. First of all, talking about Zen as the like middle way transport world, that's something that you kind of can pick up in Half-Life 1 and even Half-Life 2, but I don't know that they explicitly say that. So it's nice that they say that here. This came out long before Half-Life 2, so it's not like they made this up. Clearly, this was the design of the game. But I don't think they explain that, and so it's cool that they talk about early versions basically just teleported you there. So that's really cool because the Combine use that teleport as how they invade Earth. So good backstory. Second of all, Mr. Scientist dude here, did you just notice what he did as he was explaining? He ran around, pushed the buttons, turned on the machine, and told me exactly everything that's going to happen. Now, when you play as Gordon Freeman, they sit there and they go ahead, turn it on, Mr. Freeman. Why? Why doesn't the guy who knows what it is and how to do it turn it on? So that is like weirdly clever. And I very much enjoy that about this game. Good job, Blue Shift. Was not expecting that because this came out long before Half-Life 2. So Half-Life 2 also has that where they're like, go ahead, plug it in. It's like, you plug it in. So this guy knows how these machines work. He knows what order to put them in. And he just does it and tells me what to do. That's great. Gordon Freeman is the scientist, so that's why he's pushing the buttons, I guess. Are the military gonna like burst in the second I teleport? Do we just do it? Do we just jump in? Hello, Game Cat. Boom! There's your logo. How's it going? How you doing? We're playing Half-Life Blue Shift, and we are loving it. We are Barney, the security guard. I think... Do I go now? I mean, he hasn't told me. Oh, probably not. This game came out 3 years after Half-Life 1, and it occurs simultaneously with the events of the game. But you play a different character.
The primary capacitors have reached full charge. Simmons, release the damping locks and open the field.
You've been lurking? Just got time to say hi now? I totally understand. I've been lurking on you the last couple days. We're gonna hit save.
The field, it's open. Calhoun, enter the teleporter.
I want to know what happens if I don't. That's why I saved. I just want to see what happens if I don't.
You must make the jump now, Calhoun. The displacement field can't sustain itself much longer.
Oh, look, there's a little countdown right there. All right, you know what? I'm going to jump in because... No, wait, you know what? I'm not going to jump in. I've already committed to this action. Let's see what happens. Game over, just instantly.
You fool, you've taken too long.
What does it say? Employee is assumed to have perished with the remaining personnel. All right, that's funny.
It's open. Enter the teleporter.
Have you been enjoying it? This game or the game? Oh shoot. I've been loving this game. LOL, the big cup. You gotta love the big cup. We're gonna take these guys out at a distance, so I don't have to take them out up close. Okay, I'm trying to remember how this all works. This would be so crazy if you had not seen, or if you had not played Half-Life before you played this. I want to find somebody who has, I'm gonna like ask around my friend group and ask like, hey, who hasn't played Half-Life 1? And tell them, play this game first. Okay, so do we go down there? Probably not. Gotta get used to the gravity. Okay. I mean, it seems like this is the way up, but I am not doing this jump correctly. Am I missing something here? Sure feels like I'm missing something, doesn't it? Oh, yeah. I am missing something. This way. Huh. You haven't played Half-Life 1? Oh, Game Cat! I would love to see you play Blue Shift this game, then play Opposing Force, which I'll be playing probably next week, and then play Half-Life 1. That would be amazing. Might not be your kind of game, though. The Echo. The sounds in here are very interesting. So it looks like I will be coming back out that way at some point. Okay, let's go over here. Sorry, dude. This is just the way. This is a little confusing because this guy will attack me if I go under him, so not exactly sure what to do here. This was my kind of game back in the day, but now, as you know, I play mostly story games. I mean, we're just gonna get hit, I guess? I don't know how else to do that. Okay, this is how you play games like this. You're gonna try to mess with me, game? It is way too bright in my room for you to be pulling this. That didn't help, did it? I don't think that even changed anything. Oh, but you hear the music. This means stuff's about to get real. Come play my game, I'll test ya. No, different song. Sounds similar though. How am I supposed to get through there without getting hit? Oh, loving the music. Charlie KGK, welcome back to the show, and hello to you as well. We are a good percentage into this game. I don't actually know how much, but I have a feeling a really good percentage. Okay. What happens when we run out of ammo? Are there ways to restock? Okay, so this is a member of the survey group. Okay, this is just a little bonus area. Totally fine, totally fine. Have you played Half-Life Blue Shift? That's what this is. We are cosplaying as Barney, the security guard. No, I came from that way. Hold on. Follow the trail of alive bodies. That means I haven't been there. It's... Yeah, you didn't scare me. Yeah, okay, he did scare me, but I want to tell him that he didn't scare me. That one actually didn't scare me, and I'm not exactly sure why. What? Why am I not moving forward? Okay, I am now. Okay. I'm confused. Sometimes these hit me and sometimes they don't. There's obviously, is it how fast I'm moving, maybe? Let's save a little bit of our machine gun ammo. I just realized something. I'm probably lost. like, in tunnels. Cool. So that thing took a swing at me. It missed, but I'm not sure why it took a swing or why it missed. Is it how fast I'm going? Okay, I mean, I was kind of expecting that. Are we actually in a maze right now, or are we lost? The mission is to find where the survey team set up some kind of resonance chamber, something. And I don't know, I wasn't really paying attention. I need to flip a switch and teleport back, and then we can all teleport out of Black Mesa. Does that sound right? How does everybody feel about that? That feels right. I'll get you from a distance. Oh, okay, hold on. This is a new area. That's a little healing pad. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. This might be, I've been trying to look up Easter eggs to present them as I play through, but also not spoil the game. So this could be the thing. I'm supposed to look for an extremely deep pool, and at its center, at the very bottom, behind a boulder, a small crack in the wall. So this might be that crack. This could be an Easter egg, or this could be nothing. But I figured it would be fun if I tried to find some Easter eggs. Okay, so let's go crowbar and shotgun. Ooh. This is actually much creepier than I thought. Am I moving? Oh, I'm dying. Is this it? This seems like it, right? No? Is this it? Am I it? Am I there? We're gonna have to redo this. I think that's it. Let's try that again. That was weirdly intense and scary, though. Okay, let's try that again. Boom. Oh, shoot. Let's try that again. We're going to ignore the loot. Okay, we're looking for bubbles. This is it. This has to be it. There we go. That's it. That's it. We got it. We got it. Oh, that's a rocket launcher. Okay. I'm guessing there's air right on the other side. Let's do that again. So, does the shotgun... First of all, let's test if the shotgun works in water. Shotgun does not work in water. Okay. Let's test if this works in the water. That does not work in the water. Is it just grenades? What if we just use a grenade? Maybe that's the answer. Let's do it. Let's go. Will the grenade actually end up delaying us? Like, is the right answer... I think the grenade's gonna delay us. We're gonna try it, but I actually think it's the wrong choice. I injured myself, and I did a terrible shot. Oh, we survived. Let's let our health build back up. Because the health comes back for everything. I don't know if we'll go back to 100 because I did take damage. Okay, we're not back at 100. But I think we're okay. We're going to do a new save game in case we're not okay. Because we took damage. So, according to this is Choom Toad's lair. A Choom Toad makes another appearance. So what a Choom Toad is, I mentioned this before, it's a toad-like creature from Zen, originally cut from Half-Life, but later resurrected in Opposing Force and Blue Shift. They're a harmless creature that were intended to just be bait for other creatures to eat, because they are the absolute bottom of the food chain. So what does it say about this? It appears on screen. In the lair, 3 Choom Toads sit among Zen plants and snark nest. Illuminated by Zen crystals, these creatures later vanish when approached. Stay before trying, as you'll nearly drown when you do so. Well, I guess I could have read ahead, but I was trying not to do spoilers. So they vanish when I approach? Hello. I don't want to kill them. They're too cute, so we're not going to kill them. Okay, that was terrifying. Can I loot this? Oh, I can? So in Half-Life 2, the little like bug things are like super powerful and tons of fun. In Half-Life 1, you throw them out and they turn around and just attack you. So I honestly never found a single use for them in Half-Life 1. So I don't think I'm going to find a use for them now. Let's go. Actually, probably better if I just didn't loot them at all. Okay, so that was it. So there is no, like... That's interesting. There's no, like, secondary purpose to that. That is just an Easter egg. Okay, we're going to call that officially an Easter egg because there wasn't even any loot in there. Great. Okay, we did it. We wanted to find Easter eggs as we... as we were playing, and we did it. All right, that's fun. Never knew that was in there, and we have a full heal right here. Great. Save. All right, that was worth exploring. I don't know. I don't know if this also, the pool indicates that we were going the right way, because there are a bunch of areas we never explored. And not for lack of trying, but just literally I didn't know where I was going, and I didn't even realize this part was a maze. Okay. So long as those flying creatures don't attack us, I think we're okay. We might not be okay based on the music. Is this actually a platforming section, or does it not really matter? Because it seems pretty straightforward. It seems very straightforward. So straightforward that I'm suspicious. Because we're in slightly lower gravity. There we go. There we go. It's pretty suspicious. Kind of surprised that's it. I'm not going to shoot them because, like, don't start what none, won't be none. I'm literally invading their planet. I'm only going to shoot the ones that are physically in my way, like these guys, and physically attacking me. Other than that, I'd be perfectly happy if I didn't run into a single one of them. Let's save our good ammo for We might end up getting some kind of boss fight. Let's save our ammo for that. Well, that looks like a boss fight through there if I've ever seen one. Or not. Or not. Okay, we're gonna have Vortigons probably pop out and shoot us though, just like before. We ready for this? Okay, and I have this is very unrelated. I have an itchy spot in the middle of my back. So I know that has nothing to do with the game, but man, I cannot concentrate until I get this. Oh, I can't. Oh, there it is. There it is. I don't have a proper back scratcher, so I'm using my comb. It's okay. It's okay. I have a proper back scratcher in my car. If you have watched my YouTube today, you know I used to spend a lot of time in my car. I should probably bring that in and put it in my office. And then I'll have a proper back scratcher in my office where I spend most of my time. We are not getting caught on one of these rocks. There we go. How are you alive? I shot you the most. I don't care if they hurt me. I don't want them to hit my armor. The armor is the part that's a problem because I don't get my armor back. I get my health back. Gotta say, that was a bit of a surprise. Fun little secret area, or did I just go the wrong way? Ew. Well, when in Zen. I prefer to travel underwater so I can see underwater. There are a few underwater creatures in this game, though, and it's some of the scariest parts. Or not in this game, in Half-Life 1. I don't know if there are any here. It's very dark in here. I don't know how much that comes through, but all the colors are the same, which I guess kind of makes sense. These creatures blend in with their area. But I turned the brightness up and it's still kind of hard to see. Have we figured out why these guys attack? I think it's sound-based. So if I walk by them chill like that, they don't attack? Honestly, I don't know. I mean, why try it? I could just walk past that guy like that. I think we go down there. We're saving so frequently. Why don't I just hit quick save? I don't know. Because I'm weird like that. That's the real answer. Because I'm weird. Why don't I just hit quick save? I don't know what percent through the game is, but I'm gonna guess like 2/3, 3/4. So, for those of you just joining, just be aware of that. Sure, let's see what happens. Oh, hello. Do you see how the enemies just instantly target me? Like, how did he know I was up there? Come on. That bothered me about Half-Life. It bothers me about this game. Okay. Just want to get a lay of the land, look for any extra loot. I don't see any extra loot. Whew. Game's getting stressful. Sometimes I like to manually save because it just gives me that, 5 seconds to think about what I'm doing, reset. Let's keep using the handgun. Although we are running low on all of our ammo. Speaking of running low on ammo, let's see if I can just get past these guys and not have to shoot them. Plus, again, remember, we're on their planet. Okay. We just got a bunch of ammo. Everything's reloaded. We're good. Here's my theory, is we're going the right way, because we were stuck in a maze at one point, and now it feels like we're progressing. And we find somebody in an HEV suit, a member of the original survey team. Like, it feels like... These guys, though, come on. I literally can't see them. Like I said, they're doing a good job of disguising. I'm not the best shot. I knew it! Come on. Oh, I'm wasting ammo. The game is not gonna let me make that shot, even though I did make that shot. Come on. Shot him 20 times. Okay, so this is that same area. We're just up a level. Fine. And we got this guy, Mr. Invisible. Alright, he took a lot less shots. Happy to report. Okay. I think they only take 2 shots, so at this distance, this gun just might miss relatively often. There we go. Oops. All right, we're gonna start using the Magnum for the poison shooty guys. That's their official name. Ooh, I am hunched over. Do not hunch. Ooh, I just noticed how it's starting to stress out my clavicle. My clavicle. No hunching. Okay, here we go. Here we go. We're gonna save. Oh, hello. I'm definitely gonna kill you because I want the loot. Hello. Okay. Boom. Hey, we avoided getting hit. Again, I'm not fully sure how. Okay, we're gonna pull out. We're starting to see crystals, more crystals, the same amount of crystals. I don't know. I was about to say we're starting to see more crystals, but I think it's actually the same amount of crystals. We're looking for some kind of crystalline structure, though. Hopefully not the one from Star Trek. Oh, this is it. They were like trying to build a Stargate. Well, I think I found it. Explosion, 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 explosion. Barrier, barrier. And then these guys. Okay. Maybe we're about to fight a Goliath? They haven't been giving us rocket ammo. Oh, excuse me. Oh, don't do that. I'm trying to think what kind of ammo they've been giving us. They've been giving us basic ammo this whole time. I've had these 4 rockets since I picked up the rocket launcher. So maybe that means we're not facing a Goliath, but whatever it is, it's going to happen either as soon as we sit down or once we start charging this thing. Sure. Let's get this ammo. Let's figure out, is it just going slow? Okay, maybe just going slow. And quick save. Quick save, quick save. Maybe the yellow arrow needs to be in the red. Well, it looks like everybody died, so seems like a great place. Let's not pick up that health. Not pick up the health. We have lots of shotgun ammo. I don't like the audio in here. There's like a resonance. We were packing up the crystals. Okay, remember, lots of health back here. I don't want to pick it up now because I'm only missing 2 health. Okay, well, whatever is going to attack us is not going to come from there. And make no mistake, something will attack us. So where's it going to come from? Could come from up there. I mean, it could burst through the side of the mountain. How clever are we? Oh, we only have 2 satchels. I was going to, like, place a satchel, but we only have 2. I don't think we're that clever. All right, let's cause problems. Nope. I was hoping I could align it before I turn the power on. No such luck. What if nothing attacks us? That would be actually kind of funny. It would actually, I wouldn't mind it. It would be really funny. Go the other way. What? That was weird. It stopped at the line. Maybe it can only go so many degrees. There we go. Okay. It's okay, it's okay. This guy being up there is really the problem. It's not how much damage he does. Eat Magnum. Did we just dominate these guys? I was kind of expecting one big enemy, but it actually makes more sense that it's a bunch of little enemies because, like I said, they've been just giving us ammo. Focused emitters aligned. Power. Is that it? We're focused, we're aligned, we have power. What else is there? What? What? What was all that noise of what was hitting me? And then this like caved in. This was weird. I guess this is where I go next. This is weird. What if this didn't cave in? I just have no... Oh, darn it. Ligor, welcome to the show. Yeah, I'm Barney. I even got the name tag. And I placed my photo. I think it's very clever. I am Barney. Yeah, so if this, like, rock wall hadn't fallen, do we just not have a place to go? Have you played Opposing Force? I have not. Next week. I'm assuming we're gonna finish this tonight, and if that is true, we are playing Opposing Force next week. Are you kidding me? I will not have as good of an outfit though, just straight up. Sorry. I just had more stuff for the Barney outfit. Maybe see what I can find over the weekend. Maybe head to a thrift store or something. It does add up, by the way, to buy so many different costumes. You die. You die. You die. You. Cheap gun. Die. Oh no, I have 3 bullets left. Okay. I'm a little confused in terms of the story of the game, what I'm actually doing right now, because I aligned the crystals. Now I teleport? Or no? Okay. I'm excited for Opposing Force. But no, shoot. Well, he missed. So far, I have to say, this game, I kind of came in neutral, but I'm really enjoying it. Now I kind of wish I had played this during December when I had played Half-Life 1 also. I kind of wish I had played this right after that. But that's okay. It's kind of nice to come back to it anyways. Because this is my first time playing this one. All right, let's go through and reload all of our guns. My favorite ritual. Okay, we're good. Okay, now we're ready. Head crab, I'm so surprised. Who could have called it? Me! I called it. Tired of these head crabs sneaking up on me. I'm finally through my armor, which means I take a lot more damage. See, look at that. He did 10 damage to me. And the only reason he got me is because of the darn load screen. That is the only reason. They're cheating with their load screens. Bam, bam. See, I'm ready. But if you skip Twitch load screen, I'm not gonna be able to get him. So glad I got that extra ammo. Yeah, the armor does a lot in this game. Okay. One-way trip, so we save. We take a little stretch. Whew. Okay. All right. Thought for sure they'd hide a head crab right behind me. Ligor, your opinion is... Oh, this is where I came in. Okay, now I understand the lore. This is where they teleported me in. Oh, sorry. I activated the crystal. I'm not gonna fight everybody. Now the portal is open. Okay, now it makes sense. Actually, now I understand the story. Okay, I understand the suit. So the question I was gonna ask before I got all discombobulated, is Opposing Force better than Blue Shift? For gameplay, or story, or both? That is my question.
When you didn't come back for some time, but it looks as though you were able to get the device operational. The signal we're getting is very strong, but I'm afraid I have some bad news. The power reserves were just enough to open the field for your...
What? You were in the middle of a sentence. I was actively listening.
A few of our colleagues went down there a while ago, but we haven't heard from them since. I can only fear for the worst. I hate to keep putting you in this position, but you must realize that if someone doesn't go down there, then none of us will get out of here alive. Besides, you're the best equipped to deal with any dangers that may be waiting.
I don't like that he's trapped me in.
I'll show you to the access elevator that leads to the power generator. Follow me.
He seriously almost just got shot. He doesn't even know that. Okay, so what I think he said was, we need to go down to the power, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Oh! This is kind of fun. Like, theoretically, if these scientists hadn't made it, I could have done all of this myself. Anyways, I think I'm supposed to go to the power generator room, which I thought I was going to have to go to earlier, just in general, but no.
Here we are. Down below are the old power generators that were used to service this lab. You should find what we're looking for down there. Once you've located a new power cell, make sure it's charged and send it up the freight lift. Good luck.
I'm doing that thing where I'm so tense that I forget about it, that my wrist and hands get all messed up. I don't play a lot of shooters. I play a lot of story-based games, usually with the controller, so... wouldn't have minded some extra ammo there at the end. Power Struggle. That's a good name. We got armor. And armor is so good in this game. Okay. I heard.
Whoa, it's okay, sir. I can take him.
Those things, they're everywhere.
Let me in.
Get yourself together. If we don't get the power cell charged, we're all going to die.
Let me in.
Get out of here. I can take him.
Oh no. Darn it. I know it's silly, but I was really hoping I could, like, actually do something. Did they open that door? I'm actually kind of confused what I'm supposed to do next. I must have opened this door. So that was just like a little scene to make me sad. Ah! Perfect. The military. Right? Is that what's about to happen? Oh boy, it should have taken their time. No, here we go. Wow. Did you see that horrible throw? Alright, that was all wrong and all embarrassing. Ah! But you're shooting through the fence! I can't shoot through the fence! If you just rush them, they just run away. Great. You just gotta get the first shot. Eat it. I just took so much damage. I keep hitting the wrong button. That was horrible. That was genuinely bad. That is some of the worst combat I have ever done and survived. I've definitely done worse, but I usually don't survive. Credit to this game being much easier than Half-Life. Eat it. Anybody else down here? I'm assuming he was talking to somebody. Yeah, move in, guys. Yeah, go. Yeah. Armor is so powerful. If I hadn't totally screwed up the other area, I would be so much more powerful because I would still have armor. Okay, these are not buttons. They are not buttons. Ooh, an elevator. Fun. Coolant. Probably not the best thing to swim in. Not an expert. I'm not a scientist. Wow. Well, there goes my armor. Darn it. Okay, before I come back there, first of all, perfect. Go this way. No? Oh, hello. Oh, nice shot. Boy, this gun's not accurate long distance. True for him as well. That was weird. Wouldn't let me do the secondary fire while I was reloading. I didn't expect that. What?
Yes, sir.
What's that mumble mouth? Is that mumble mouth? What's that do? Is it the first person in the whole game that I've surprised? I'm constantly complaining about that in this game. How you can't surprise anybody. Ooh, there we go. Oops, wrong button. Did I go the wrong way? Did I go the way I'm gonna have to go soon? But not yet. Maybe. This is... It's meant to explode the door? How these guys die? I'm not complaining. Did those guys kill him? There's no way. What is with the sound effects in here? Do you hear this? Maybe if I had a gravity gun, I could do something in here. Do I just blow this up? I guess we just blow this up. What is with these sound effects? Maybe we don't blow this up? Coolant pump. It feels like we don't want to blow up the coolant pump. I mean, we just put something metal between these and it'll work, right? Okay, I also could be... Oh, here we go. Wait, hold on. Nope, okay. We learned that earlier in the game. There's no way I'm supposed to jump across, right? No, there's no way. Hold on, let me just... I think I probably need to come here later. I'm probably doing that thing where I accidentally went the right way, which is the wrong way. Don't love these sound effects, though. It is actually quite ominous. Don't want to take damage. What if I could do this? Still took quite a bit of damage, so that was not the right plan. Health pack? Reward me for exploration? Health pack? No. Alright. Oh, yeah. Not sure what I'm supposed to be doing. I need to stop exploring and follow the path that the game wants me to go. Because what happens is I start exploring and then I end up confused about where I'm supposed to go. Okay. I'm all the way back to the beginning. Okay, so this is, in fact, not where I'm supposed to go. And I just went that way, so let's go this way. Oh, no, I already came through this way. Right? Did I? Well, we'll find out very soon if we face some enemies. This actually feels new. This feels different. No. Judging by the pile of corpses, we have in fact been this way as well. We may be lost. No, I didn't go this way. I just did a circle. I did a full circle. Don't like taking 8 damage. Or I guess 3 damage. So the only way to go is this way. We have gone every other way so far that we have in fact done circles. So it's going to be some door or something that we missed. Nice. Ammo. Okay. Alright, let's assume this way. I mean, it's a load screen, so it must be this. It must be something here. We could make that connection just by putting any metal object between it, if the goal is to make that connection. I guess we could also stand here and be shocked. I mean, you know, give me the smallest amount of physics in this game and I'd be able to do it. Like, it feels like this needs to be picked up and put right there, right? I don't know. It says danger. Seems right. Oh. Do I do that? Oh, that would be really clever, actually. I just put the crowbar. Do I just blast it with an explosive? No. They gave me grenades, so I thought that was the answer. We believe this is where I need to be. None of these boxes move. once I'm on this platform, I can't jump to another platform. Theoretically, this might not kill us, so like that's something we can explore, and we will in a minute if I can't figure this out. We will explore whether or not this kills us, but this sure seems wrong. Like, that's not a ladder to a walkway, right? These are not walkways. It's a little hard to tell sometimes. I mean, boy, this sure seems like the right room. Power low. I can't grab it. Who cut the wire? Was it this military guy and then he got killed by aliens? And if he cut the wire, why? Because wouldn't he be the one that planted it? See, there's that little bit of a delay that makes me think I'm supposed to, like, go and do something. You know, like, oh! But this is not that kind of game. It's not a weird, like, timing puzzle game. It was made 3 years, or released 3 years after Half-Life 1, so potentially it could have a different kind of mechanic. But man, I am struggling here. All right, we will try another explosive. Just to see. No. In this game, explosives cause explosions. In real life, it is a little bit more complicated, so I kind of don't mind that they're showing that. It's like some explosives are like really stable actually, and they have to be hit with like exactly right, exactly a blasting cap or a certain kind of like internal movement. Not an expert, but so kind of don't mind that they're showing a version of this where it's like, okay, it doesn't just explode because you shot it with a handgun. It would be so clever if you're supposed to put your crowbar down. Oh! Is this it the whole time? I was saying something metal, and then I looked around and there was only boxes. And then I even thought, why don't I destroy the boxes? But then I thought, you know what? Like, I just don't feel like destroying all the boxes. It was just like pure laziness. And then finally, I was like, I do feel like destroying the boxes. And look at that. This is definitely the solution because it's now stuck there. Oh, man. My first thought was put something metal. Look around. No metal I have access to. No metal I have access to. So therefore, that's not the solution. Right the whole time. Tired of being right. Let's go. Took some damage. Didn't need to. That was on me. So now if there's army men over here, wouldn't they assume I was with them since they were trying to blow this up? But that's not how this game works. They just instantly start shooting you. Okay! Wow! That, effective! The plan was to terrorize me. Effective. Great. If there's that many in this room, then I would kind of assume there's more up here. We got armor. I would love to see the stats on this. Maybe I'll look it up after I play the game, but I'd love to see the stats on how the armor works because it seems like the armor creates like a real strong damage threshold. I can't. I'm stuck on this wall for some reason. Okay, there we go. I think the first one's dead body made it so I couldn't move. Generally, it seems like draining coolant's a bad thing. Generally. But maybe I'm draining it so it can go into the generator core. I knew you were there, and I didn't pull the trigger for some reason. That's on me. He deserved that hit. He got it, and he deserved it. He earned it. Because I knew he was going to be there. Coolant basis empty. Coolant airlock open. Would this... Oh, this... Wait, this would have been flooded? And Mr... Jeez, Mr. Man there was just... No problem. No problem running around. Okay. That is, in fact, a ladder. What am I supposed to do here? Because this is... Oh. I create the walkway now. This game has a lot of clever puzzles, and so did Half-Life. I mean, most people think of it as a shooter, right? Including me. But there are some clever puzzles, and here we go. All I did was drain this so I can build myself a way to jump across. Now, I will say, from a design point of view, why is there a ladder that goes to this level and not a ladder that goes all the way across this bridge? That seems highly unlikely. This game has already shown a ton of different instances where they add ladders in and out of pools and vats, even and especially ones that no human should be in. So, I'm gonna call BS, as I'm also calling I like this puzzle. Was that it? Right there? Whatever. You know what? It doesn't hurt to have them too close together, as long as I have enough to make it across. It feels like this is harder to put together. I also hear aliens. Okay. I'm doing a bad job at this puzzle that I think is kind of cool. I recognize that I'm doing a bad job. Okay. You could do this with 2 barrels, I am like 99% sure. They give you 2 more so that if you need them, you can use them. Okay, there we go. Have the aliens respawned? Are they gonna jump at my face? No. The good news is I can look out here and see how well I did. Ooh, that first jump's a bit of a doozy, but I think we got it. And you definitely could do this with 2 barrels. 100%. Here's what I don't get. Why were they trying to blow up that room? What were they trying to do? There's no way anybody else would think. Oh, shoot. Ow. We're getting pretty serious here with the kind of aliens we're facing all of a sudden. I was gonna say, there's no way anyone else would be like, you know what we should do? Drain the coolant, move the barrels, and then refill the coolant. Maybe a waste for this gun, but don't care. All right, we're ready. I got hung up on the barrel. There we go. Feel a little bad for them. Oh, the actor who played Vortigons just recently passed. I'm gonna look that up. Now that I'm mentioning it, but he did it. That was more of a Half-Life 2 thing. Voice actor for Vortigons. Let me actually say his name. I hate bringing it up and then not even giving him credit. So he Half-Life 2 and Half-Life 2 Episode 1. He was replaced by Tony Todd for Episode 2. And he's best known for his role in the Iron Eagle films. Yes! Louis Gossett Jr. My brother and I, we loved Iron Eagle as a kid. Louis Gossett Jr. Google his name. So good. He just died like 4 days ago. So that is unfortunate. Iron Eagle. Oh man. We would watch those movies on repeat. Cheesy, like perfect for like an 11-year-old boy, at least for this 11-year-old boy. Loved those movies. Oh, yeah. Oh, and he won an Academy Award for an officer and a gentleman. Wow. Well, good on him. I just saw that pop up the other day on some news thing, so I saw the Vortigons and I thought, well, I should probably mention that. He didn't voice them in this game. Half-Life 1 and Episode 1. But still, either way, worth mentioning. Great actor. Great voice actor. Oh, I guess they have plot armor on. Because those were headshots and it should have killed them, so I guess they're gonna die by aliens? Oh, great. That's my bad for running out there. I should have I wanted them to fight this guy. Oh, son of a gun. You know what? I'm gonna actually reload, which seems rather silly. Oh no, how far did I go back? Oh yeah, this is it. I'm gonna reload because I really want them to fight each other. So I don't want them to see me at all. And I want to see if it works, because it looked like they were gonna run up the ramp, which I'm assuming goes up there, blah, blah, blah. That is my theory. All right, F6. I just for funsies, let's go back and do that. They did not go up the ramp. And that guy didn't go down the ramp. So much for that theory. Oh well. Oh, I'm rocking him. Hey, 3 magnums and he's down. They're tough, but they're not that tough. Also, easier than Half-Life. Did I play Half-Life on hard on accident? Because I'm playing this on medium. I'm fairly certain I did not play Half-Life on hard. And by fairly, I mean 100%. All right, let's get you into the pit. Okay, let's not get you into the pit. Apparently, that's not where you're... That's not where you're going, okay. Oh, I think I... Wow, the coolant does a lot of damage. I was actually just kind of curious how much it would do, actually. The answer is a lot. What am I missing? What am I missing? There's not a ladder on that side. Can I just make this jump? Like, no? Oh, that door just opens. I really thought I clicked on that several times. I did not. Big surprise, head crabs. Who would have guessed? Me. I would have guessed. I was prepared. Is there a switch for that, or... No? Okay, he actually kind of scared me. Whew. Okay. All right, we got a control room full of head crabs again. Wow, that was the wrong button. That's okay. I completely overdid it. Oh, okay. Here we go. All of this is to power, just to catch you up on the story, as far as I understand it. All of this is to power the older technology, the older teleporter that we're not even using anymore. Okay, so now a bunch more enemies are gonna spawn because we've played video games. Can I just... Oh, we could just jump through there as a shortcut? You have no idea how happy that made me. Oh, so happy I can leap into a vat of cool... Oh. Okay, so that's a thing the game does when you load? That's what we call a bug? And it is really annoying. Because all it does is waste ammo. All right. I don't need to go back through their House of Horrors. There we go. We already know what's going to happen. Power on. Power on, Garth. Power on, Wayne. Now, this is the area that I went... Here we go. This is the area that I went through multiple times, going circle after circle. So let's see if I can find the appropriate shortcut this time. This seems like a waste of an elevator if I have ever seen one, when 2 ladders can accomplish that. And don't say they're trying to make it accessible. Don't give me that they're trying to make it accessible, because nowhere else did they do that. Not even a little. Boy, that was loud.
I was hoping you'd show up. You have to get this power cell charged and back up to Dr. Rosenberg.
Can I have your helmet?
But I'm hurt pretty bad. You can probably push the power cell through the fence into the charging station behind you.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can get out of the way.
Yeah, can I have your helmet? Is it rude to take his helmet? Because his helmet is worth 40. And that really seems like... Oh, I hate to do this, but I need all the help I can get. Okay, they're not letting me. I remember the first time I played Red Dead Redemption, and you just loot some guy's body, and everybody freaks out. They're like, he's taking the dead man's stuff. And I was like, oh yeah. They totally would freak out about that. I just wanted to see what would happen. So this is a power cell charging station. This is, the fact that this is like an unnecessary two-step process makes me think one of two things. One, somebody thought this was fun and a good idea. Or two, I'm gonna get attacked while it's charging. Let's assume the second. Boy, I scared myself for no reason. I was actually kind of... yeah, I kind of scared myself a little bit. Wish I could grab it. Can I grab it? Am I bad at this game? Moving stuff seems considerably harder than it was in part 2. Then, of course, in part 2, you have a gravity gun. So now I can open this door. Should be able to go right back to the main area, right? Okay. This is it, right? I keep expecting enemies to come out, but at the same time, I have fought a lot of enemies. You get Barney... Oh, jeez. You scared me, dude.
Preparing the device with the fresh power cell you sent up. This time, however, the process is going to be a bit more complex.
You scared me.
To help me in the main room. Let's hurry. There's no time to waste.
Okay. All right, so they loaded it in. Again, I said this before. I like that the scientists are doing scientist things. Like, oh, we're loading in the power cell. We're booting up the machine. We're calibrating. Where normally you as the protagonist have to do everything.
To monitor the system levels and direct the procedure.
For no reason.
I need you to climb up to the control room and activate the main power. Once the process has started, you'll also need to release the damping locks each time the system has charged in order to open the displacement field. Don't worry, Mr. Calhoun. The process is simple, and I'll let you know when you need to do something.
Okay. Now, I was just saying, oh, the scientists are doing science things. Well, guess what? The other guys are all working in the other areas, so there's a real reason why I need to do this. And he even said, look, the process is simple. You're not a scientist. I don't expect you to know. I'll tell you when you need to flip a switch.
What are you waiting for, Calhoun? Get up to the control room and locate the main power switch.
I wasn't paying attention.
Stand by, Calhoun. Once the system is initialized, it'll take a few moments for the interpolating resonance coils to achieve focus.
Interpolating resonance coils? Who's making up words now? I'm just gonna make sure all our guns are reloaded. I don't know if this is the end of the game. This might be the end of the game.
Oh no. The primary coolant line has been ruptured. Calhoun, go to the valve located on the catwalk and release the pressure. Hurry, before the system overheats.
I got this.
Now keep turning the crank until the pressure level reaches normal.
I'm gonna be shot. I'm not reloading. Because I don't want to take the time.
Good work, Calhoun. That was close.
Didn't need
The
it.
system has stabilized and the main capacitors are charging. When the main charge meter reaches full, I'll need you to open the displacement field from the control room.
I'm ready. Displacement field. And the charge meter says full. Oh, over here. Okay.
We're almost there.
I like this. Everything makes sense. His instructions are actually really clear.
Okay, the system is fully charged. Throw the switch located at the window. There, the field is open. Go now, Walter. Very good, Calhoun. I'll begin charging the system for the next teleport event.
I'm ready. I'm ready. No, no. Looks like I need to be in here.
Almost there. All right, we've reached full charge again. Open the field, Calhoun.
All right, now I hear the military coming in. This is not over yet.
Now, Simmons.
It's not gonna be that easy.
Next, but don't worry, Mr. Calhoun. I've set the system to automatically start the charging sequence once I've made it through. Just wait for the levels to reach full again and open the field like you've been doing.
Sure. I can hear the sounds of the catwalk and everything, right? Obviously.
All right, it's ready. Good luck, Mr. Calhoun.
Thanks.
See you on the other side.
Well, let's watch him go at least. Oh, here we go. This is some proper tension. I'm actually feeling tension. I'm sweating. Did that do it? Come on.
Ah, there he is. Calhoun, you've arrived. When you didn't come through right away, we thought that Oh no, there's something wrong here. Simmons, come look at Calhoun. His body seems to be in
Darn
some
it.
sort of resonance displacement.
Oh, look! This is when they captured Freeman.
Let's kill him now. And if they find the body? What body?
That's exactly what they said. Let's kill him now. That's the dialogue from the game.
Oh, thank God you made it. I was worried that a malfunction occurred at the last moment and you might have been caught in an infinite harmonic reflux.
Me too.
If that's the case, then you're lucky to be standing here. Then again, we're all lucky. Thanks to you, however, we were actually able to pull off this harebrained idea. We made it, Mr. Calhoun. We made it.
That's it. We did it. Okay. Credits? Oh, what a good game! I like too that it was like 3.5 hours, you know, or probably less for most people. I always take a little bit longer, but I like that is a Half-Life story that you can just play through and enjoy. The mechanics were all very Half-Life. The story was all very Half-Life. It was like I got another episode of Half-Life for free, except I technically bought this game at some point 20 years ago. So, wow, okay, great. I love it. I'm really looking forward to Opposing Force. Now I'm a little worried that it's not as good. Part of me wanted to like check the Metascore. Actually, now that I say that, I am not going to check the Metascore. I am not going to read any further reviews or anything because that was just too good. Maybe I should have played Opposing Force first. Okay, now I'm doubting myself. But either way, highly recommend Half-Life Blue Shift. Highly recommend creating your own Barney Calhoun Black Mesa name tag. That's a picture of me in this outfit. I thought that was very clever. So maybe I can wear this for Halloween some year. I don't know. This is essentially a complete outfit. I don't have the helmet because I don't like wearing hats on stream. I don't like the way it blocks the light and the way it casts a shadow on my face. But yeah, Frog Guy says, "Yeah, you won." I did win, and I think I died 3 times. Where Half-Life, I died 3 times in the first 5 minutes. So this is a game very beatable without dying. Very. I could have beaten it without dying. If I played this again, I probably wouldn't die. So one of those deaths was because I just blew myself up, which is, of course, classic. Yeah, well, there we are, everybody. What a great game. We're doing what we're calling April add-on by playing Half-Life Blue Shift, Half-Life Opposing Force, and then we're going to be playing Portal 1, Portal Revolution, and Portal 2. Very much enjoy this game, and I hope you all join me for next week when we play Opposing Force. And then on Saturdays, we're going to start the Portal games. And maybe this will prompt them to make Half-Life 3. This could be me. I could be the reason for this. So you'll all owe me one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. Bye.